Hi guys, let's make this beaded dress together. So this is my fabric, and I marked the neck already, and I cut it then the side, so you can see the way I trimmed it. So this is the back and the front. I already cut the frontal part. You can see the way I cut it, so it was off the camera. So you can see, so it is 4.5 inches wideness at the upper part, and the length is 34 inches, as you can see it. 34 inches by 1.5. You can see where I did it. So I did the same thing to the front and back. I cut it the same way. So I used that to cut the front. You can see the way I'm doing it. So the same length too, just the same length and the same wideness. So for the black fabric, so sorry, that one too was off camera. So actually it's actually length 35 inches. The black, you know, the Ankara is 34 and the black is 35 inches. So the wideness is like additional 0.5 inches or 0.75 inches. That's just extra, it's not necessary though. So you can see the way I folded that inside the excess. You know, that one was 35, so I folded it just like I just show you that. So I notched the middle of there. I'm starting with the front. Either way, you can start with the front or the back. So I notched the middle. So I placed the wrong side of the Ankara on the right side of the black material, as you can see the way I did it. So I started from the middle. That's for the neck. I just want to use that to turn it. So that's for the neck. Okay. So I started from the other side. So to be on the silver side, you can just start from the middle and end it at the top. So I notched it so that it can relax. So then I'm top stitching on the Ankara. You can see the way I'm doing it, just like that. So this is how it came out. Then I went to press. So after that, so this is it. You can see the allowance that I added, like the 0.75 allowance that I added. So I'm tacking it down, making sure the right side allowance is same thing as the left side allowance. Like the Ankara is not much at the other side than the other one. So you can see the black is like 1 inch or 1.5 inches longer than the Ankara. So I had to trim a little bit. So you can see the way I folded it, making sure it is the same length with the way with where I cut it. Then I stitch just like that. So I'm going to do the other side like that too. So I'm going to trim the excess. So to be on the silver side, you can just do it the way I did mine, or if you know that okay, or you not make any mistake, so you don't need to add any allowance when you were cutting at first. So you can just make it like the 4.5 inches wideness at the top and 1.5 inches wideness at the down. So you can see I'm starting my stitching from the down. So I'm starting from the down. So straight, I'm going to sew it straight down to the neck part. You can see the way I'm doing it. So then that's that for the side. So this is how it came out. Yeah, and I did the same thing for the second side. I started from the down side. I did the back just like that too, and this is the shoulder. I'm joining both the front and the back. I'm joining both the front and the back shoulder together, just straight down from the neck down to the sleeve side, just like that. So I'm going to join the second shoulder too. I did that already. And for the spacing from up, so I measured like 9 inches. You can see, you know, I don't have any fixed bust measurement. It's going to be a free boubou, free, and you can see the wideness that I did. So I'm going to sew from there straight down. And if you're actually working with any measurement, you can start from the middle, and you know, from the middle, you know how to calculate that. Then you sew straight like I did. So I added my tag, of course. I sewed the second side too, just like that, before I added my tag. So for the side, I folded it just like that. So this is where we are starting the beading. So you can see the way I did my thread. That's 2. Then it enters the needle, making it 4 all together. So I made the thread longer. Yes, then I tagged the end. I tied it so well. So this is the bead I'm going to use. That's how it came. So I'm going to start from the down. I'm beading my dress from the down. So you can see from inside, I'm going to pass my needle from inside. You can see I'm not see where I started from. So see where the needle is coming from. You can see where it is. So I'm going to add my bead that way. So you can see the way I'm doing my bead. So just pass your beads. You can see it. I'm actually not counting. I don't have any measurements, like any counting for the beading. So I'm just going to see if it is okay. I'll use my insight if it is okay. So I can see it is still not okay, so I have to add more. So now I'm going to check if it is okay. So I can see I'm okay with that. Okay, I added more, just like one more bead. So then I make sure it is straight. You can see the way I did it. You can make use of your taper if you want to. So then you can see I make sure it is not too tight. The rope, the bead is not too tight. So then I pass the needle from the back again. Just pay a very good attention to this. So after the needle is out, so I pass my needle from the down part of the bead, like you can see from the down part, the last one. So you can see the way I did it. You can see, just to tighten the end, so it's going to go inside again. As you can see it. So your this thing is, your bead is okay that way. So I'm going to tighten it from the inside, so that it's going to knit. I'm not tightening from outside, so I make sure I tighten so well. And if you don't want to stress yourself, instead of you joining the side, you can just decide not to join it yet. You can decide not to join it yet, so that it will be easier for you. So now I just like the distance I want, because I want not really too full, but as the first video I show you, you can see the way it is. So I think it is the distance like around 1.5 inches or so. So the length, like the spacing of the bead. So you can see the way I'm doing, just like I did the first step. That's how you are going to continue beading. Just keep doing it that way, like the first step. So you keep tacking that way. As I said earlier, you don't want to go through that stress of you tacking from behind again, and that stress, it's actually stressful this way. So you can decide not to join the sides yet. And make sure before you bead, is either it will be stressful for you putting it on someone, that person standing, and you, it will be it's not a good advice. Like, it will be stressful. So it is either you wear it on your mannequin, or you put it, you hang it, you use a hanger, and make sure it is standing, like your dress is straight before you bead. So you continue that way, you keep beading that way. It's not too easy like you are seeing it, and it is not difficult. So make sure you are tacking your bead very, very well. Make sure you're attacking it. And after I was done beading this thing, I make use of my lighter. Like I used to use lighter a lot so that my work be neat. So at the inner side, the wrong side of the of the dress where I was tacking, so I used lighter to to secure it. So this is the outcome of the dress. You can see how beautiful and neat, like the beading is straight. You can see how it's coming. So this is the front. It is dazzling. Yeah, it is very dazzling. So, and this is the back, well set too. You can see it. So I took my time making sure it is straight, like it is like the distance, the spacing is correct, like everything is just straight. It is not that I have a particular counting. I don't have any counting, so I was just trying to see that is it okay, is this length okay. If it is not okay, I'll add more. If it is still okay, if it is too much, I'm going to reduce. So that's how I did it till I was done. Rate me in the comment section, and of course please like my videos and follow for more tutorial. Thank you so much for watching my video. God bless you. TEEEMAH'S trend loves you. Okay, the video is still playing. It is still dazzling. I try you.